Welcome to COMANDOLIN. Today, taking a little break from the usual mandolin-related programming just to talk about, react to what happened in London last night at the Wembley Stadium. Because, more than just a mandolin lover, I'm a music lover, right? And what happened last night was just so staggering, so amazing. It's just almost hard to wrap my mind around the many layers of historical events that happened. Just amazing, and the whole thing. I mean, it's just been flooding the internet all day, right? So I've just been watching these clips as they've come out, and each one just more amazing than the one before. So I just wanted to take a few minutes here. I'm having a little beverage. If you're having a pint or something, maybe hang out with me for a few moments, and I wanted to talk to my online musical friends about I don't know, what I saw or thought or experienced. It was just amazing. Never seen such such emotion, so much going into a show. On top of, like I say, so many layers. There's all these historical things happening. Like early in the day, Brian Johnson coming out here with the Lars from Metallica. Brian, he's not an AC/DC anymore, but here he's playing Back in Black and Let There Be Rock. You're not going to see this anymore. And, hell, Paul McCartney was there. Paul McCartney not beating down the road, the doors of the road anymore, I think. But, hell, there's a Beatle. Rush. You see this? Rush playing with Dave Grohl on the drums. Amazing. And again, how historical is that? Getty and Alex there, and you can just feel the presence of so many people. In this case, Neil Peart. You can feel Neil Peart's absence, but Wolfgang Van Halen. Did you see this? Eddie Van Halen's son comes out and just slays, absolutely slays. On Fire and Hot for Teacher, and of course I was a big Van Halen freak growing up, and my gosh, that was just that. Amazing. He doesn't play Van Halen stuff in public. He's got his own band, his own songs and stuff, but here he is just note for note, and stunning. And there again, you just feel the presence of Eddie Van Halen. You feel the presence of all these people, Taylor Hawkins, Eddie Van Halen, even Freddie Mercury. You can feel Neil Peart. There's so much. So many people who are so conspicuous in their absence, I guess. Of course, the emotion behind and the layers of generations. I don't mean to be rambling. I'm just, freestyling here as thoughts come to my mind. But, like Roger Taylor from Queen was there. And of course, Taylor Hawkins had grown up idolizing him as a big Queens fan. And Roger Taylor's son had grown up idolizing Taylor Hawkins. And so he's there playing. The thing with the kids, man, the kids just stole the show. That little girl, Nandi, did you see this? From back when she just killed playing Everlong with him at the Forum. She's, 12? And did Learning to Fly. Spectacular. There was so much. And it was so amazing looking. The production, 90,000 people, right? And just the most amazing lecture. It's like a movie. It couldn't be a more spectacular, enormous stage setting for all this to happen. And then poor Dave Grohl, oh my gosh, man, he's lost his best friend and his mom within a few months of each other. And the whole times like these things, you've seen this, right, where he breaks down. It'll rip you in half, man. He's trying to get through the song, and he's going through this moment like alone in front of 90,000 people. And you just can't imagine what must be going through his mind. And of course, and then to finish it off, when you think you just can't be wrung out with emotion anymore, he brings out Taylor Hawkins' son. Oh my gosh, did you see this? Playing My Hero. And the emotion this kid puts in this drumming. I mean, you've never seen anybody, and he's 16 years old. Can you imagine? You're 16 years old, you've just lost your dad a few months ago, and you're playing in front of 90,000 people, and you're playing There Goes My Hero. I mean, how have these people held this together? My gosh. And there's these moments like before he starts, you know, where the camera happens to be on him as Dave turns around and he kind of tells him, he's like, all right, I'm getting himself ready. And, but again, every song has just decades of life and death behind it, man. And you feel the presence, you feel the ghosts, like I say, of Taylor Hawkins, Eddie Van Halen, Neil Peart, Freddie Mercury, even so many. It was just stunning, just stunning. Every clip I watch is more amazing than the one before. And it just, reaffirms, I don't know, the belief in the power, the emotional healing and power of music. And I mean, every song they sing is 90,000 people singing along in one of the most spectacular visual setting. And it's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And, you almost can't handle the emotional weight of it. But at the same time, there's so much joy because these people are all just friends, and they all like grew up idolizing each other, and they're playing with each other. Here's Dave playing with Rush. He grew up as such a big Rush fan, and so many moments like this, and it's kind of like a funeral, and it's kind of like a backyard kind of garage jam where you're with your friends, and all your friends play stuff, and they're just switching instruments. All right, this one you play bass, now you go play drums, and it just seems so, I don't know, there's a lot of joy, obviously, a lot of sadness, like I say, just the emotional weight of the whole thing is just amazing. And to top it all off, of course, the music is spectacular. I mean, those songs, man, in that huge environment, those huge songs. And I don't know, I was always a big Foo Fighters fan, so it's great to see the songs alive again. But as much, and more than just the Foo Fighters songs, like everybody's songs, the Rush songs, the Van Halen songs, the AC/DC songs, the Beatles songs. I mean, my gosh. I mean, that's got to be the most, like I said, the most historical, amazing, stunning concert. I can't imagine these people, what they must have, how cool it must have been and surreal to be there. Because I'm sure 90,000 people crying, singing, dancing, cheering, the range of emotions, just stunning, just stunning. But anyway, these are just, I've just been watching these all day, and just thoughts that come to my mind, and I just wanted to share with you guys my musical internet friends. Because if you love music, man, it was on display there, like in rare, and like it's never been. I don't think it's just amazing, just amazing. I don't want to ramble too long. I'm really just repeating myself at this point, but I'm stunned, absolutely stunned. I'm gonna go watch a lot more of this and finish off my hams here. But we'll get back to the next. I got a silly tutorial on the Brady Bunch theme coming up. If I can ever get a day off so I can make the video, because they take a long time to make. But that's on the way. But tonight, just wanted to talk about music. I want to talk about this concert and just share a few thoughts. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna tip one to everybody watching here. If you've decided to hang out with me for a few minutes, super appreciated. Tipping one to the Foo Fighters, Taylor Hawkins, everybody involved in any of that production, because that was absolutely amazing. All right, have a good night, everybody. Talk to you soon.